Hello, it's Emma Etheridge, the Wedding Biz Coach, and welcome back to your weekly Wedding Biz Tips, where you get practical hints and tips to help you to build a wonderful wedding business. Now, in this week's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 2 tools that you can use to run face-to-face consultations with your brides and grooms online. And they're 2 tools that I personally have used in my business. They're super slick, they're super professional, and they're really easy to set up. So make sure you like this video if it resonates with you. Also comment and let me know if you have any questions, so I'll come back in and help. And of course, make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss out on any future videos from me. Before I get stuck into the tools, I want to just talk a little bit about the importance of having face-to-face consultations with your couples. Now, wherever you are in your wedding business and whatever service that you offer, this is something that can really help to up-level your wedding business. You may already have face-to-face consultations. You may meet with brides either at your home, or you may meet them at your studio or in a local coffee shop to have that initial consultation where perhaps you're looking at different designs, or perhaps you're talking about the way that you would work together. Now, if this works for you in your business, I would say absolutely carry on doing it, but use this as a potential other option in case you cannot arrange those face-to-face meetings, or that you can use this throughout other relationship building as part of the journey that you're taking your couples on. If you currently don't offer consultations, then this can be a fantastic way of really up-leveling your wedding business and getting you more connected to the couples that you want to work with. Let's just take a step at the moment into the shoes of the couple that you're trying to get to book with you. It is very likely at this stage that they haven't yet decided who they are going to choose as their wedding supplier, and they're kind of going through this consultation process to try and figure out who is the right fit for them. So you want to make sure that you are really making this so easy for them, and that you're giving them that reason to connect to you, that you're giving them that reason to build this relationship. Like I say, if you don't currently offer consultations, how fantastic would it be if a bride has emailed a couple of different suppliers and you're the one that comes back and says, oh, I'd love to do, have a chat with you, and I can show you some of the things that we've got. Don't worry, you don't need to leave your home. We can just do it online. It just really helps to develop that relationship, and that connection is so important, because when a bride and groom can feel connected to you, they will have absolutely no doubt that they have booked the right supplier. And this in turn means that they will be a happier customer. They will be more confident about their choice. And this means that there's less bridezilla moments, which is something that we all like. So face-to-face consultations are really fantastic. Like I say, you can do it face-to-face where you physically meet with the bride and groom, or you can do it online. And I want to share with you today those 2 tools that you can use to run online consultations. The first one of these I want to talk about is Skype. Now, Skype is probably the most popular video kind of conferencing tool, which is kind of what we're doing here. And it's a fantastic way of you being one end of the camera and your couples being the other end of the camera. And Skype is a really, really efficient way of doing it. It's totally free and it just is easy. A lot of people use Skype in their world. The only downside I would say to Skype is that the bride and groom on the other side also need to have an account in order to have that Skype conversation with you. If they don't use Skype in their personal life, then they may not have an account. The likelihood is that they won't have an account. So it makes it just a little bit more tricky. There are also some things with Skype that I don't think work fantastically. So for example, it's a bit trickier to record the conversations. It's a little bit be able to do some of that follow-up if you wanted to send that conversation back through to the couple, or perhaps use it for your own reference point later on in the booking process. So Skype is fantastic. It's at the time of this recording, you can use it totally free. Like I say, you both just need an account to do it. So the other tool that I want to talk to you about is my absolute favourite. It's the one that I use in my business, and it is called Zoom. Now, Zoom is has a lot of features which are very similar to Skype, but there are a few more features that make it just a little bit easier, and also I think a lot more professional. So Zoom is exactly the same as Skype. You sit one end of the webcam and your couples sit the other end. The benefits of Zoom is that you can get an instant recording of that conversation. So it records the physical conversation in terms of the audio, but it also records the video as well. Let's say, for example, you demonstrated some products to your couples on this consultation, then you can physically see that. You can really easily download that and send it to your couples after the conversation, so it gives you some follow-up opportunity there as well, and it just makes it all feel a lot more efficient and a lot more slick. Now, at the time of this recording, Zoom is free if you are only using it for one-to-one consultations. So for example, if there's just two different connections, your connection and the connection of your couples. Now personally, in my business, I use a paid for version because I use it for a lot of my group coaching and also my one-to-one work, but you will be absolutely fine using it for the free version, which makes it even more attractive than Skype. The other benefit that works fantastically with Zoom is that there is a little less kind of responsibility from the brides and grooms side, because you just need to set up an account, you then set up a meeting, you send them the link to that meeting, and then they literally click onto that link and straight away they come into this consultation room with you. So it kind of makes it a lot easier. They don't have to set up an account, they might have to download a little bit of software, but most people are, kind of okay with that. So Zoom is a fantastic way of doing it. Zoom works really, really well. It's really efficient. And like I say, after you finish the call, you can download the audio, you can download the video. So you can also send that as follow-up, or you can save it within your bridal order folder so that you have something to come back to, you have a reference point to come back to, which is always really beneficial, especially if you're working with quite a few different brides and grooms. So it's a fantastic tool to use. So we have Skype, which you can use totally free, and Zoom that you can use totally free as well. So go and check those out and see if this would work for you with your consultations. So just to sum up from today's session, I really want you to think about whether consultations could work well for you. If you offer them currently in your business, just see if this can kind of bolster it. Perhaps you do a second follow-up consultation so you don't lose that physical connection with the bride and groom. If you don't offer consultations, perhaps you could use this as a way of up-leveling your wedding business and saying, right, instead of me sending you photos, it's probably easier for me to demonstrate some of the products with you. So let's have this consultation online. It's not scary, there's no kind of scary tech involved. I just see you and you see me. So it's just a really nice way of building that connection with your couples. So I hope that has helped you think about whether they would work for you. Please do comment below if you have absolutely any questions, or if you would like any demonstrations as to how to use the software. Please do comment below and I will include that in a future video. So make sure you like, comment, and of course subscribe so that you don't lose out on any future videos that I do to help you grow a fantastically wonderful wedding business. Now go and take action. I shall see you next week.